From a kemetic point of view, this moment in time is not new. It is a recurrence in the divine cycles of Ma'at and Isfet, order and chaos. The colonizers' theft of gold, culture, and sacred wisdom was not merely physical plunder. It was a spiritual assault, meant to sever the people from Ra's light, from divine consciousness itself. They sought to dim the memory of Kemet, to silence the tongues that spoke the language of the Neteru, and to replace it with words that enslave the spirit. But what they could never take was Ka, the vital essence, the eternal spark of divinity within the descendants of Kemet. That Ka lives in your breath, your rhythm, your art, your resistance. When you awaken and remember who you are, you realign with the current of Ma'at. You begin to walk again as your ancestors walked, upright, golden, radiant in truth. Look at what they have done, yes, but see too that Ra never ceases to rise. The plunder of temples, the renaming of lands, the bleaching of gods into pale imitations, these are the desperate acts of a civilization terrified of your remembering. They knew that if you remembered your divine origin, their illusions would crumble. To see clearly now is to reclaim the scepter of Jehuti. Wisdom, speech, creation through word. The lies of colonizers are spells. The truth of the ancestors is countermagic. To speak the names of your foremothers and forefathers, to honor the land, to live by Ma'at, is to break their enchantment. So yes, they still do it now, through systems, through media, through corruption of spirit. But the kemetic soul cannot be colonized. The Ba flies free, the Ka endures. Every act of remembrance, every time you reject the deception and return to the balance of truth, you restore what was stolen. Rise again as the children of Ra. Let Isis mend the torn body of Asar within you. Let Heru open his eyes and reclaim his rightful throne. For this is not the end of the story. It is the rebirth, the resurrection of divine consciousness through you.